Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I thought I'd come and say hello to wish you a good day and discuss a few ideas. I'm going to pull out some oracles and show some art. I wanted to talk about spiritual reality, the inner alignment within, and that is really very settled. It's really hard we have to produce an intention, we have to ask, we have to do whatever our inner self is calling us for, the heart. But then once it is there, we can't really try to grab it. We have to wait and see that it comes down, that is produced by the higher self. For it's like the Arcturians were talking about the fact that if we, decades ago in a book called We the Arcturians, a really great book, before the internet, it's not really, when we want something, we push it away. But when we choose to receive it, we choose to receive it with gratitude, then we are very much closer to receiving it. So it is about breathing and being in the receptive mode. And for a very long time, I assumed that I was very angry at all the dark agent of the cabal that was like tyrannizing the humanity. But I understand now the souls that are completely obstructed in their consciousness and they have an agenda to create world domination by any means possible. So it is their agenda. They will fail and they will have to look into the consequences of their actions. But and as light workers, we have to free the world. But we only have light and love. We cannot use anything else, so depending on what we do. But some people have different level of programs of reality. And so and just the same thing with the people that really hurt me in my life, mostly for pleasure. If I was thrown into these circumstances, it's because someone that was close to me in my family was really enjoyed to see me suffer and wanted me to lose it all. So it's like, but then I forgave that person, and hopefully I'm going to be able to come out of that hole. And I assume that all the difficulties I've been through in the past years was like a personal karma I had to balance. But I realized it is a lot of collective karma that we assumed we can transmute to assist the whole of humanity. Just as Joshua, the Christ, Joshua Jesus, had no karma to suffer on the cross, but he assumed some of that a lot of the karma was transmuted in that. He didn't die to pay for our sins, but in some ways he exposed some karma by accepting that. And so we need to everything, the energies needs to be balanced one way or the other. Personally, I'm not really sure if I would ever want to reincarnate in a 3D world. Or in a normal 3D world, life is very pleasant. It's not always easy, but it's pleasant. But here we live in a quarantine world, and so there is a shadow matrix. So it's really, really hard. And all the people that are submissive to that programs have the Stockholm complex. They're ready to defend their captors with all their power and might. And so it will take a little bit of time. It's like, in essence, I know we came here as a rescue team for billions of souls were entrapped, and if there was not millions of souls that came from the higher planes that decided to come into this matrix to participate, we learn and grow a lot as well. We do things for our own soul and family group, but humanity would have not made it. For the announce keeps coming, and I have personal announcement that about freedom, abundance, and joy, and all that. But it's like my body and my physicality still belong to this mortal realm, although my consciousness has attained immortal understanding. Just as the announce keeps coming from channels that everything's about to change, but that they've been saying that for decades, and the same thing with the quantum financial system, the transformation of the political and the financial system. It may come at any day, but it's been announced for decades. So it's like it takes a lot of patience just to be in a receptive mode and to be ready for anything in many ways. And so I thank you so very much for your donations. If you want a private session, you can send me an email. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'm going to pull a few cards and sing a song, show some art. The card of the day is nothing is better than your home. It means to create as best as an environment and to feel as good in your body as possible. If it's not complete and perfect right now, just know that there is a plan to get it there. It requires some patience. I'm going to pull a card from the Akash also to see what the cellular memory, because we're bound by cellular memories. Nevertheless, I've been through this soul connection that was very, very deep and very intense. It was very painful, to be honest. I thought there was a lot of karma, but maybe it was. But in many ways, this experience transformed me, broke free a lot of limitation my heart might have had, and so I'll take it as an experience, a catalyst for my growth rather than a relationship. Although it keeps coming back, but the card of the day is the figure of authority. To really be a figure of authority, to renounce all other authority, to be your own, to sign on self, be true, to be in your own sovereign self and power. So we can pull some cards for relationships, but maybe not. For it's kind of interesting to be able to look at, when I do sessions, we're able to look at the professional, the spiritual, the relationship. Everything is important. Everything is connected. The past, the present, the future, everything is one. And we're reconditioning that every moment of time. It is not easy to transfer our consciousness from the third dimensional linear to the eternal super quantum reality of the soul. But we, at the end, we'll be happy that we've done that. So the observer of the day is the delays. It's like looking at these beautiful images, but it's only an image. We're looking at it from a gray world. So the past is the fool. We've let go of a lot of our fears, and it's like we are able to realize that we've been full circle. Where we are now is the mirror of maturity. We can see so much clearer. We're able to see things in a distance. And the future is like politics. It's like to be able to drop the mask, to see the truth behind the mask, to see the sincerity of people, not to allow yourself to be deceived by this biblical snake that poison it all. And so, and also there will be guilt. So it's like, because when you become aware, you become self-aware, you become aware of certain things that were completely in misalignment in relationship to thought, not necessarily actions or anything you did. So it's about forgiveness of all the guilt, and to move into the void, the nothingness, so that give it all to God, blame, shame, guilt, judgment, all of that. For in the inside there is a great deal of harmony, joy, freedom, abundance. But in the outside world, there is still clinging to the past. It takes some effort to let go of the old patterns, and that is because cellular memory, past lives, is the moon. It's like we're traversing this in-between state of the fourth dimension. We're eventually going to reach the fifth dimension. And so the thing is, there is a dichotomy within ourselves. Sometimes we want to go one way, sometimes we go the other way. So the soul and the spirit and the ego have to manage this all energy, for all is one. Eventually, once we resolve that dichotomy, we release and trust, we're going to come into the participation. It is the completion of a cycle. It's to be very gentle with the energies and to allow it to unfold in a very gentle way. To know that we deserve love, we deserve kindness, we deserve truth, we deserve beauty, we deserve simplicity, we deserve. Although life will take us wherever it will take us, but it's all for growth purposes in the event. So. So I keep hearing, I keep being prepared for this great breakthrough. I do hope it comes. So it's like it's like the spirit is not letting me off the hook in relationship to this project that is coming. So we'll see. So I was singing this song that went through my head when I woke up this morning. It's called Hard Day's Night. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I'll find the things that you do will make me feel alright. You know I work all day to get you money to buy you things, and it's worth just to hear you say you're gonna give me everything. So why on earth should I mourn? 'Cause when I get you alone, I know it feels okay. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I'll find the things that you do will make me feel okay. I don't know why this song went through my mind. So I'm going to pull some. I'm going to show some art. I have a friend who's I met a friend with somebody who's very wealthy who had no interest in art, but we share this interest about space travel, the cosmos, the interdimensional. He's very much into technology, and through the years now, I showed him my cosmic paintings, but he's very interested, but I don't have them in hand, so it's like, hopefully I'll be able to get them back. I have some paintings here on paper. I just thought I show them. If you're interested, it's all open to negotiation as far as prices. It's like, but I know my art is very important down the road. It will become, because of all that I put in there, all the anchoring of energy, as important as Picasso or Van Gogh, and so I know they will take on value. And when I start my project, if God willing, I will also be able to buy them back for very, very interesting, much higher price. So I thought I showed them. Some people showed interest in them, but I had to go on the trip. I couldn't respond, so I thought I showed them again. I'm going to show 7 of them. 7 of those. They should be framed, of course, to be nice, to be complete. But those are like the quantum field series. They're called. Just in case, send me an email if you're interested. I also have a Telegram channel. I'm going to put them there. This one is semi-figurative. Those ones are also semi-figurative. They are like easels. There's a lot of gold in them, so it's like at night they will take on a different imagery, because the gold will take over. When right now in the diffuse light it becomes one of the other colors. Those are easels. Those were the easels where I'm going to do some whenever I can, and some large easels again, because that's like painting within paintings. It's called Moonchild. And then there's 7 of them that are horizontal. There's a lot of stories in them that they'll take a while as you look at it. Some things, when we look at it for a while, it's like new things come up, even for me, sometimes years after I painted a painting, something, wow, I never saw that before. And so they come up. They are this one's a bit different. So it's they all signed and dated. Those are the only ones I have here, so I can't. And they're easy to ship. They're really inexpensive to ship out. And this one. I also have some more erotic, kind of humoristic, erotic paintings. I'm not going to show them here, but they're pretty funny. This is like the Godheads, and it's like a pair of painting. It's like this one and this one. They kind of work together. I'm not really sure if that I'm gonna make them face each other. Maybe, yeah, maybe. This one is a nude. Venus and Mars. This one is a portrait of this girl that I was going to rework on it, but Spirit said, no, don't touch this one. It says, I love me and I love you. Love is all. And it's signed on the bottom right. This one is like, it says home here and it says paradise here. If you can see it, it's pretty subtle. This one says peace and harmony. This one is a commentary on Charles Baudelaire. Here everything. Là tout n'est qu'ordre et beauté, luxe, calme et volupté. It's got a face. It's pretty sad also. This one's an experiment on the 0 point. So an experiment, a test. This one was a portrait of this lady that I was connected to on an easel. And this one is another portrait, a red woman. Voilà, so Well, I hope you're having a good day. Thank you so very much for everything. I'm looking forward. I feel this liberation is very close. There's going to be so much. God says it will all come at once. I've been trying to negotiate a little bit now and more later, but no, it's just not like that. So it's like it's my soul and spirit. I have to accept that this is what they've planned. Maybe there is tests and challenges. So the observer of the day is enthusiasm, so we should stay enthusiastic, very enthusiastic, because there is so much that's been announced, and God always come clean on his promises, always follow his promises, the higher mind, the higher spirit, yet they're eternal beings, so no rush. The highest wisdom is departing, leaving. I'm going to have to leave here. I don't know where I'm going. Spirit is talking about Paris, but I'm waiting for the call, or a call, or whatever, something that opens the door. What we need to understand is the dreams. Cultivate your dreams, cultivate your vision, because that enrich the whole process of the evolution of the matrix when we elevate our dreams. What we need to do is righteousness, and the outcome will be courage. We've learned and grow. We're developing our courage. And the more courage we have, the more compassion and the more lucidity we'll have as well. So it is important to confront our fear, to go beyond, to make leaps of faith, and to just go into life with enthusiasm. Well, thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste, my friends.